My wife thought she could leave and come back whenever she wanted. She was wrong. My wife packed her bags and said, "I'm moving out tonight. Don't try to stop me." I didn't. Instead, I called my lawyer, canceled her cards, and changed the locks. 3 days later, she was sleeping on her friend's couch, begging to come back. All right, before we dive in, just a quick thanks. Over 14% of you are already subscribed, and it means the world. If you're new and enjoy these stories, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 10,000. Now, let me tell you how this all went down. Linda and I had been married for 3 years. I'm 34, she's 31. I run my own construction crew and do well for myself. Linda worked part-time at a boutique and spent most of her day scrolling through social media, complaining about how unfair life was. About 6 months ago, she started talking like she deserved more. A better house, a better car, maybe even a better husband. She picked fights over nothing and compared our life to her single friends who were living their best lives. Then came the late nights. Girls' nights, she'd say, coming home at 2 a.m. Sure, Linda, whatever helps you sleep at night. 2 weeks ago, I found out she was talking to her ex, Derek, on Instagram. And not just talking, they were planning to meet. When I confronted her, she flipped it on me, called me controlling and jealous. Classic move. I should have known something was coming. Friday evening, I came home to find her in the bedroom, throwing clothes into suitcases, not packing for a trip, packing like she was leaving. "What's going on?" I asked. Without even looking at me, she said, "I'm done, Jake. This marriage isn't working. I'm moving out tonight." "What do you mean you're moving out? We didn't even talk about this." "There's nothing to talk about. I've made up my mind." I stood there watching her pack up our marriage like it meant nothing. She said she was going to stay with her friend Melissa until she figured things out and told me not to stop her, so I didn't. "Okay," I said. She froze. "What do you mean, okay?" "I mean, if you want to leave, then leave. I'm not going to stop you." She looked shocked and like she expected tears, begging, promises to change, but all she got was calm acceptance. "Fine," she snapped. "Don't say I didn't give you a chance." And she walked out. As soon as she drove off, I called my lawyer, Steve, an old friend who handles my business stuff. "Steve, it's Jake. Linda just left. What do I need to do to protect myself?" He asked a few quick questions. Whose name was on the house? Mine. Who held the accounts? Me. Whether she was a joint owner or just an authorized user? The latter. Then he gave me the plan. Cancel her cards, document what she took, change the locks, and leave the joint checking account open for legal reasons. By midnight, her cards were canceled. By morning, the locks were changed. By afternoon, I'd photographed every item she left behind. Turns out when you storm out dramatically, most of your stuff stays behind. Sunday morning, my phone buzzed. Linda. "Jake, what did you do? My cards aren't working." "Hi, Linda. You said you were moving out, so I canceled your access. You can't just cut me off financially." "Actually, I can. Those were my cards. You wanted space, remember?" "I didn't say I wanted a divorce. I said I needed space. What's the difference?" "You packed your things and left." "This is ridiculous. I need money for expenses." "You've got a job, and you withdrew $800 from our joint account when you left. Use that." "That's not enough." "Then maybe you should have thought about that before you walked out." She hung up. Monday, her friend Melissa, the same one who convinced her to leave, called me. "Jake, this is Melissa. Linda's staying with me and she's really struggling." "That's unfortunate." "She made a mistake, Jake. She was emotional. She didn't mean to end things." "Melissa, she packed suitcases and left. That seems pretty intentional." "She just needed space." "No, she needed an audience. You told her she was too young to be tied down, didn't you?" Silence. "You've been feeding her nonsense for months." "Well, congrats. She's living her independent life now." I hung up. Tuesday, Linda called again. "Jake, I'm staying on Melissa's couch. It's not working out. I want to come home." "That's not your home anymore, Linda. I made a mistake." Melissa filled my head with bad ideas. "So it's all her fault now?" "I realize now how stupid I was." "No, you realized how broke you are." "That's not true." "Then be honest. If I hadn't canceled your cards, would you be calling me right now?" Silence. "Jake, please. What do I have to do to fix this?" "Nothing. You wanted out. You got out. I changed my mind. Too bad. I didn't." By Wednesday, she showed up at the house pounding on the door. Tried her old key. Didn't work. Started yelling. My neighbor Bob came over. "Everything okay, Jake?" "Linda moved out Friday," I told him. "She's upset I changed the locks." Linda turned to him. "He locked me out of my own house." Bob frowned. "Didn't you tell me Sunday that you were finally free and ready to live your life?" Her face turned red. "I was just venting." "Funny," he said. "You asked me if I knew any single guys." She looked ready to cry. "Jake, please. I love you. I don't want a divorce." "Funny how you didn't love me enough to talk before you left." She broke down, but I was done. Over the next few days, she called everyone. My crew, my mom, even my sister, trying to get someone to convince me to take her back. My mom's response? "Linda, you wanted to leave. Now live with it." By Friday, my lawyer called again. "She's desperate to reconcile," he said. "Usually means the financial reality hit hard." Sure enough, Linda showed up again, this time with her sister Amy. Amy looked uncomfortable. "Jake, she made a mistake. She wants to come home." She told me she was done, packed her bags, told the neighbors she was free. That's not a mistake, that's a choice. People can change. Maybe, but I'm not interested in finding out with someone who walked out. Linda sobbed. "Jake, I'll go to counseling, please." What I wanted was a wife who didn't give up the second things got tough. That's not you. A few weeks later, Linda moved in with her parents after Melissa kicked her out. She'd quit her job because she couldn't afford gas. My sister said she looked miserable. Then her lawyer reached out, asking if I'd consider reconciliation before finalizing the divorce. Steve laughed. "She's just realizing independence is expensive." I told him to proceed. The divorce was finalized last month. I heard she's working full-time at an insurance office now, trying to rebuild. She sent one text after it was over. "Can we talk?" I didn't respond. The house is peaceful again. No drama, no walking on eggshells. I even started dating someone new. Sarah, a teacher. Grounded, kind, independent. The exact opposite of Linda. When I told Sarah about all this, she said, "Sounds like Linda just wanted to keep you as a backup plan." And she was right. Linda thought she could walk out, see if the grass was greener, and I'd still be here waiting. But when someone shows you they don't want to be with you, Believe them the first time. Don't chase people walking away. Let them go, and you'll see what they were really worth.